Hey guys, it's Max Convexity here. Thanks for tuning into my channel. I'm getting ready to watch a football game, but I wanted to come on here and do an update on tomorrow's option strategies for the Defiance option strategy high income funds. Let's look at QQQY first. The first thing I noticed about this, the chart it looks like the option went in the money a little bit by the end of the day. So on my spreadsheet, I just automatically calculate the in the money amount and assume that's what they closed it for. Well, look at this. Look at this. There's that option right there, and it says they bought to close 165 for slash mark. That means nothing. So that means they bought it back for nothing. So that means we have some extra profit. I'm going to put a 0 in this line. So we did capture the full 547,000 today, which was a 20 basis point capture or 4 cents a share. Nice job, guys. Nice job covering that before it slipped into the profit box. Those guys are Johnny on the ball, Johnny on the spot, or whatever the expression is. They're on the ball. Maybe that 0.99% management fee is worth it. I mean, these guys have been killing it. Anyway, for tomorrow, they did 163. They sold 163 puts at the 16,950 level. That makes, and they sold them for $74, a little bit more actually. It makes the break even $16,875.90. These guys on the triple QYs are going for 1.2 million tomorrow. That'd be a huge day. It's a 44 basis points capture or 8 cents a share. Let's see when the last time they got 8 cents a share was. Well, they got it back here on the 20th of December, and then they got 10 cents a share on the 19th. They get this much money all the time. They got it right here and right here. They got 11 cents a share on the 8th. Anyway, these guys are killing it. These guys are killing it. All right, let's look at the profit boxes graphically. All right. So that's a pretty good sized profit box. I like that. I like the height of it. I like the looks of it. They got about half and half intrinsic versus extrinsic. Should be a good day tomorrow, hopefully. That's a pretty nice target to aim for. All right, let's look at JEPY. So JEPY, what did these guys do? These guys, well, first of all, the options they sold yesterday expired worthless, and I checked the spreadsheet, and that's still correct. There's no changes on that. So they sold 217 puts at the 47.95 level for $15. Remember yesterday they just got $5. I couldn't believe that. It worked out for them, but I don't know why they did that. Let's look at the profit box right like this. Okay, so yesterday we just had all extrinsic. Gold is extrinsic and green is intrinsic. Because green is money and intrinsic is in the money. But the good stuff is the premium. That's the really good stuff you're going for, the time value. That's gold. So that's the way I remember it. So this one, they sold an option that was slightly in the money, so they got all extrinsic yesterday, and they didn't even get very much at that. Anyway, it worked out for them. They captured it all. They have a lot bigger target to shoot for tomorrow, so we will see what happens tomorrow. I think I forgot to mention they're going for $341,000, which is 6 cents a share, or a 32 basis point capture, which would be nice. That would certainly be nice. We would take it. We would darn sure take it. All right, so let's look at the last one, everybody's favorite, IWMY. All right, these guys sold a 2-day option, so there wasn't that much to do. They sold options yesterday that don't expire till tomorrow. Just to recap, they sold some at the 2060 strike. They sold some at the 2080 strike. They sold some more at the 2070 strike. These guys are going for, it's good money. These guys always go for good money. These guys are going for about $700,000 or $800,000 between the two of them. Now these options went in the money a little bit today, so the computer's taking off that amount, but they haven't expired yet. They don't expire until tomorrow. So with any luck, they'll end up being able to capture the full 700,000. All we need to look at for today is some more money came in. Imagine that. More money's always coming into this fund. So they sold 7 more contracts at the 2070 level, and they got 1670 for these. I'm not going to do a separate profit box for those. It's fine. We'll just look at it here. The 2 profit boxes we have are already a good enough representation. I'm sorry, I typed in the wrong ticker. All right, so okay, here's today's action where they slipped out. They slipped underneath both of the profit boxes. Well, they finished right at the bottom of one of them. All I did was I extended the profit boxes out till tomorrow, so I made them longer. So that's a pretty nice size target to aim for tomorrow. Hopefully they'll rally. You know, lots of times on the last day of the month or the last day of the quarter, there's something called window dressing, where the fund managers want to spruce up their portfolios so for whatever reason, stocks magically go up on the last day of the quarter lots of times, and lots of times the last day of the year. Now, I'm not predicting it. They could also go down. Who knows? But, I wouldn't be surprised to see an update tomorrow. That's just my 2 cents. Don't do anything about it. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big update tomorrow, as a matter of fact. But I'm not going to, don't go YOLO and get calls or anything. Please don't do that. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have these funds and we have a big update tomorrow, you're going to have 3 for 3 winners, and so you don't need to YOLO. It's a much better way to play the market instead of buying calls, to do what these funds do and sell options and monetize the time decay. Monetize that theta decay. That's the way to do it. That's the way the pros do it. Like I always remind everybody, Warren Buffett sells puts, lots of them, and he also sells covered calls. It's a winning strategy. All right, folks, I'll let you go. You guys have a great evening. Oh, one more thing. Let's check out stock index futures. Now they're pretty much unchanged. Look, Nasdaq's up 7 bips, S&P's up 6 bips, and Russell's up 7 bips. I'll come back in the morning at about 8:30, and we'll see how we open up. Thank you so much for listening, and you guys have a wonderful evening.